Hi guys, this is Blowjos, and today I will be giving you a video review of the Bionicle Stars-Rahkshi. I only picked this up because, like other reviews here, this one was on sale for $5.99? Yeah, $5.99, so I picked it up because I don't have any of the Bionicle Stars, and the Rahkshi's one of the cool looking ones, so anyway, yeah, we'll jump right into the review. Basically on the canister just shows Bionicle stars, little Rahkshi logo. Search for the golden Bionicle. Each Bionicle came with this special gold piece so that you could attach it to Jaller and make him like super awesome. And yeah, age limit is 7 to 16 and there's a piece count of 18. On the back here there's just some more ads for the golden Bionicle thing. You see Jaller here with, or not Jaller, Tahu. Sorry, with all his golden armor, and yeah, it shows which pieces comes with which, and little informational graphics on the bottom there. So now we'll just pop this guy open, and I'll show you the pieces. Alright, so I got it popped open, and the first really cool piece that popped out to me was the spine, of course, of the Rahkshi. This is made of like a hard rubber kind of deal. And they did a good job of keeping true to the original Rahkshi design, which is really neat. Yeah, some all-around very cool looking design here. I don't know if I like the spikes. I think they could have gotten a little bit more, you know, cool with that. But you know, I've been a fan since before the Rahkshi came out, and I just. That's my personal preference because I've been around for that long, because I'm an old schooler. I prefer that they would have gone into a little bit more detail with the spine, but whatever. Cool design, cool little rubber piece. I'm glad that it's yellow. It's more of a Keat orange, but that's maybe because of this lighting. It comes with two of the original Makuta Matoran feet, except for in Keat orange. And two of the original hands, which are obsolete now because we now have hands with 4 fingers that come with the what are they called? Hero Factory. He also comes with this golden Borok Cal weapon. I think this was from the blue guys, Galok Cal. It's neat. This is supposed to be the shield for Tahu. It's kind of interesting. One of the things that I think is really cool, though, is that they went with the original, well, for the original Rahkshi, they had this piece in this color, except for it was the older pieces like this that didn't have the rounded edges. And I'm glad that they went back to that to make the eyes kind of look like they were lit up. I thought that was cool. So you get some new Matoran pieces in gray, whatever. You get 2 of these things that originally connected the Matoran to the backs of the Toa Nuva. And yeah. That's about all I got to say for the new pieces. A bunch of the grays, and we get the oh, what was the Borok called? That was water. Anyway, this is from the original water Rahkshi. Sorry, the blue ones. I have one, but I don't have it here. So yeah, neat pieces. I think they're probably one of the coolest spear ends. But that's about it. I'll get into building. Alright guys, he's built, and yeah, he's cool. He's exactly what I expected. You know, in my personal preference, he looks a little bit too short and fat. At the same time, I appreciate that they made the effort to make, you know, like they took the effort to make a Rahkshi for this one, you know. I'm very glad that the Stars line did go back to Rahkshi at least. Because when they released it and there was like they had Gresh and what was that black thing from, you know, the black guys with the red. I keep wanting to say Stratos, but that's wrong because that is not a Bionicle name. Gresh and Strack, I think. Strack? Well, anyway, when those 2 things came out in this line, I was a little bit disappointed, you know. If it's the Stars line, it should really be the Stars of Bionicle, not just 2 from the previous year. And anyway, I was also glad that they had, oh, what's the white guy? Takanuva in the line. However, probably my favorite one from the entire line was the Rahkshi, because I've been a fan since I was probably 11 or 12 years old, and I've just, Rahkshi were probably one of the coolest sets ever, because, you twisted a thing on their back and their arms move side to side, and they just, very, very awesome. And I'm glad that this one does have the spine, and it does stay true to the original in the fact that it has the orange eyes and whatever, but, as a Stars line also, they reused a lot, and I thought that was good in some ways, but bad in others, because it means this guy's not very unique in his spear, and, anyway, I think it would have been cool if they made new spear pieces, and for, like, Tahu if they'd made a new sword, and, yeah. But anyways, it's a cool enough little figure. I'd only buy it if you could get it on sale. I mean, in Canada, when these things first came out, they were $10.99, same price as Hero Factory, and Hero Factory is much more worth it. They've got all the new cool joints, and they've got a lot more posability than these, but I'm very glad with the color that they chose for this guy, and I think the Rahkshi is probably the best one in this line. Rahkshi and the Paraka are very cool. I really wanted Tahu, actually, but the store didn't have Tahu. I got it from Winners. But, yeah. Neat little figure. $6, Winners. Thought it was cool. Yeah, not much to say, because Lego's already blown this Bionicle line out of the water with Hero Factory. Hero Factory's just like amazing. The new ones, anyway. I do wish that they had stayed true to the original, star and connector, like the traditional way that Bionicle connected and was played with, but I'm very glad that, they do still have the ball socket joints, and, yeah. Anyway, it's probably about all I have for this review. Neat little figure. Only get it if you can, if you can find it for cheap. And that's if you can find it at all. I mean, lots of stores are already completely out of these, so yeah. It's enjoyable for now. It's a nice little display figure. Stays true to the original form if you're an old fan of Bionicle. I'd say probably get the Rahkshi or Tahu, because Tahu looks a lot like himself. Even, I will say that even Takanuva looks a lot like the original. So, it's cool because it has the throwbacks to the originals, but I don't know. Don't get the whole set. I mean, that's just my personal opinion, but the only gimmick with this set really is that you get all this golden armor that you can put on Tahu so he can accomplish something. So, and I don't even know what that was, so, yeah. Anyway, that's about all I have. That's about it for my rant. If you can find these for cheap, pick them up. It's very cool, very sturdy. The joints are very strong. Some of the cons with it is just the fact that this is not very unique. It's it looks very generic. And when it doesn't have the gear thing where you twist the back and his arms would go side to side. But yeah, that's about it. Keep collecting whatever it is you collect, and until next time, have a good day. You stay classy, world. Alright, talk to you later, guys. Bye.